that arguments are something to win, not something to unravel. I teach that arguments are knots in the conversation. And what gets worse is when you pull your way and I pull my way, versus looking at it and saying, help me with the knot. How can we unravel this? So that really hits home for me of what kind of legacy can I leave even if I'm not here. And so I decided I was going to teach people on something that I feel I know better than anybody in my world, and that's how to communicate the lessons that I've learned. So I got my phone in my car and made my first How to Argue Like a Lawyer video.
Wow. And the rest is history.
And the rest is history. So it's been almost 2 years.
And millions of followers online.
Yeah.
And why do you think people follow you? Have you even stopped to realize that you've been drinking from a fire hose for your kid for the last 18 years? I mean, it's kind of astonishing when you really stop and think about how much energy you and I put into this. I mean, here's what I want to say to you. First, I want to say, you did it. I mean, I am so proud of you and me. I mean, we did it. Your kids may not be celebrating you, but I will celebrate you, and you need to celebrate yourself. And look, if they were handing out gold medals in parenting, you get one. Whether you bought the headboard or not, you deserve a gold medal. You earned it. And while I'm on that, I want you to send this to every single parent you know, because they deserve a gold medal and they need to hear that. And so I'm sitting here, I'm like, come and get it. I will tell them they deserve a gold medal. And by the way, if you're one of the millions of young adults who listen to this show around the world, this is the episode to send to your parents, because they are going to need to hear the advice that I am about to share.
If I were to turn my radio to 90s country,
yes,
which I love, and you turned it on, I don't know, let's say 2000s R&B,
okay,
you'd be going, this sounds great. And I'm like, no, this sounds great. And we're still rocking to our own sounds, and we're not on the same channel. And so when you're in that back seat and you're talking with Chris and he's going, why'd you say that? The question is, what did you hear?
Oh.
And so it's that understanding of, well, what did you hear when I said that? Because I know what I meant. Well, what did you hear? And so it's this pushing of, when it's only going how you say it in your head, nobody else is hearing that.
What did you hear?
Right.
That's amazing. Because the second he said, why did you say that? I felt attacked.
Of course.
And as I sit here in the bright daylight, right, and I've got distance from it, I don't actually think I put my foot in my mouth. I know what my intention was.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so the next time you're in an argument with somebody and that knot starts to build and you can feel yourself yanking on it because you go into a mode of defending yourself. If somebody says to you, why did you say that? And then a super cute upper class person comes out and they've got this big tub on wheels and they roll it up to your car, and then you throw all that crap that you just bought into it, and then off you go right into the dorm and into the cement cubicle that they are going to call home for the next year. And that's when it hits you. Maybe I should have bought the headboard. I mean, this is a little depressing with the cement walls in here. And I have to give some props to our daughter, Sawyer. She was home and she's 25 and she went with us to help move her brother in. And I got to say, the second we walked into that bare cement dorm room, it's like her muscle memory took over. Boom, OCD, 4 years of the college experience, put right to use. That bed was lifted up. The plastic drawers that we bought were stacked in the right place. All of a sudden, whoosh, the whole thing was pulled together. It was absolutely amazing. The desk is in the right place. The bed is now lofted. Those plastic drawers were stacked and put in the right thing. And all of a sudden, just like that, 90 minutes is over and it's time to leave. Because if you stay any longer, it would be weird for them and for you. And then it's the last hug. So imagine that you wake up tomorrow morning and all of a sudden, there's just this huge surprise snowstorm. And everything around you is covered in 2 feet of beautiful, pristine, brand new snow. Now imagine that you have to plow a path through that snow. And that path that is getting plowed through that snow, that's the process that your body is going through right now, and your brain and your nervous system. As your body, brain, and nervous system is trying to learn new patterns, this is why it feels unnerving. You're learning new brain pathways. Your senses are pushing through an entirely new experience. Whether that's the experience of all the new sights, smells, sounds in college, or it's the sudden experience of feeling empty at home.